Hey, what's up? I'm Morgan Page. I'm a DJ, producer, and remixer based in Los Angeles. I've been producing for about 15 years, and then DJing, heavily touring for about 8. But really proud of the music. That's the most important thing. I think, well, definitely, Grammy nomination's a huge honor, so that was a huge moment. The Longest Road and In the Air were 2 of the biggest tracks, so really excited to see that people are still remixing them and still playing the record. I make dance music, so I do like progressive house, a lot of vocals, very melodic music. Tonight will be, pretty much a straight up DJ set. So there's a new song I'm going to be road testing that I've been working on in the studio, and playing a lot of big room stuff. It's a proper club here in New York. So a lot of my edits, mashups, special mixes of my originals juxtaposed with kind of current big room banger tracks that are coming out now. Dance music, the kick is at such a high level in the mix, eating up so much of the energy that your sidechain has to be perfect and it has to be in time and make sense for the song. So I do a lot of sidechaining, a lot of monoing the bass. I don't like the bass to be super wide. So all these things help to get a louder mix that sounds more natural and also something that's going to translate better onto different systems. So yeah. I use a lot of different plugins from different manufacturers, but I think these days the tools are so good and so cheap compared to what I used to have to spend on samplers and sequencers and everything. So I'm all about a quick workflow. I feel like you can lose the creative juices if you have to hear the song too many times. Well, I think a big part of the process is giving every element its own spot in the mix. So I think what I really like is the widening tools like this NUGEN Stereoizer. You can mono the low end and spread out the high end, but also be able to place wider elements in the mix and really push things to the sides. So a lot of times I'm trying to get things away from the kick drum and away from the vocal. So I may want to take a pad and make it wider, or a synth sound that doesn't need to be dead center. So it's really important for me to have mono translation. So I found that the NUGEN stuff's really good. It really translates to mono, and I can go back and forth, press the mono button, and it still hits hard in mono, but also has the width in the stereo. So I kind of get the best of both worlds. I haven't really found other plugins to work as well for that, like they fall apart in mono. And so it's really useful to have widening plugins where I can take a clap and make the clap wider, or the synth pad, or things that don't need to be occupying that really important kick drum space in the center. There really isn't a case of overnight success. The most important thing is to get the 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. It's really about carving out your own sound and then be able to really master that sound.
Awesome, thank you guys for coming out. My name is Morgan Page. You were amazing. Have a great night.